What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Young, Famous, and African Season 3, Episode 4. Okay? We are here. We are picking up where we left off with Fontana talking to Nadia about thinking she might be pregnant by Diamond. And then they start talking about Nadia because we know that Nadia lost her. I know they were dating, but they were together, right? And so we sort of transition into that. Because can I be honest with y'all? I am not interested in entertaining this whole storyline with Fontana and Diamond being pregnant. I got to talk about it, but I don't care. I don't care. But Kalani, is it Kalani from the original? She was like the anchor of season 1. She actually shows up to surprise Nadia because Nadia said, look, it was bad, okay? My friends literally were taking turns coming to check on me because they were worried that I was going to unalive myself. Like, that is how bad it got. And that is how dark it got. And that's how you know when you really are friends with somebody, because she said, girl, I could hear through the phone that something was wrong. Like, I knew something was wrong. And I think Kalani, and I hope I'm saying her name right, she lives in Dubai now. So I guess that's why she's not full-time on the show. But she showed up, and I mean, Nadia just sobbed in her arms. I mean, I felt so bad for her. Nadia just, you could definitely tell she's going through it. And grief is a process. And it's a cycle. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. Some days you're going to be up. Some days you're going to be down. And it's a lot. It is a lot. So that's all the more reason why I did not care nothing about this Fontana pregnancy thing. Because here's what I don't understand. How do we go this whole episode and you still don't know whether you're pregnant or not? Girl, take a test. It's real easy. They have tests everywhere. And don't nobody say nothing to me about what she can and can't do and all that. She can go take a damn test. I'm sorry. And we went through this whole episode with her talking about something. I don't know yet. I haven't taken a test. I don't want to take a test. I just want to focus on this and focus on that. That's crazy to me. To me, that's just stupid. And then, let me go on order. So that was great to see. Like I said, I think that's the most we've seen Nadia really open up about the situation. So I was here for it. Then we have Zari and Shakib. And he's opening up to her about basically he's still having problems with this conversation that either she did or didn't have with Diamond about wanting to have a surrogate. This is really bothering him because what he said was when this conversation allegedly took place, the two of them were together. So I guess it would be one thing if they weren't in a relationship or they weren't together when it happened. But he was like we were together. So the fact that you reached out to Diamond to say, hey, I want to have a baby by you when you got a whole man over here, like, I don't know how to take that. And she keeps trying to tell him, look, Diamond lied. That is not what I said. He's skewing my words. He's making it out to be something it's not. He said, look, he want to believe his wife, but at the same time, he don't understand why Diamond would lie. Child, I don't know why Diamond would lie because he opened his mouth. But I do think that the conversation was had. But honestly, I would need to see the conversation at this point. Because this story has been chopped and screwed, and Fontana done said something, Diamond done said something. Child, I need to see the text messages at this point. What exactly did you say, and what exactly did he say to you? That's what I want to know. So then, Louis is taking everybody on safari. Now, I went on safari when I went to Kenya. Safaris are a great time. So Louis said, look, I literally live on a game reserve. I wanted to open this up to my friends. So he invited everybody. Now, Naked gonna come without his girlfriend talking about something. Oh, you trying to get me in trouble. And I'm like, how he trying to get you in trouble? How he trying to get you in trouble? He didn't tell you to show up without your girlfriend. Like, other couples were there. Zari showed up with her man. Like, what you talking about? So, everybody shows up. The accommodations look really, really nice, right? The accommodations look really, really nice. Everybody showed up. Now, the new girl, KK, she shows up And we found out that she's going through a messy divorce, and she was really upset. I guess things are really sort of bad with the separation or whatever. And so she was kind of having a moment. She got very emotional. Swanky, knows her, and he was sort of, protecting her or what have you. But she said, look, I'm here. I just want to have a good time and sort of just forget, what all is going on. Fontana and everybody shows up. Well, when Zari and Shakim gets there, I call him man Shakim, Shakib, whatever. He sort of hugs on Zari a little bit long that everybody thought was inappropriate. Louis, here's my problem with people. If that man told you he didn't appreciate the way you hugged his wife, then your response is, my apologies, I meant no disrespect, and we move on. Why are we arguing about it, Louis? When that man told you how he felt, I don't want you to keep saying, well, I didn't mean nothing. Well, we always hug like that. What's the big deal? Why are you mad? Why are you offended? Why are you upset? All of that, all it is, I don't need that. I don't need to hear all of this. All I need you to say is, I meant no disrespect. And Zari, let a man be a man. Don't say, oh, he didn't mean that. It was just a brother and sister hug. But that man hugged you like it wasn't appropriate. And everybody there was looking at side-eye. Even Naked was like, yeah, bro. Nah, that was too much. Even Naked thought it was too much. And Louis, just stop arguing. So they done turned this into a whole situation. Shakim done took Louis off to the side for them to have a man-to-man. Like, and it got a little heated, and it was unnecessary. Sir, just be like, I didn't mean it. Swanky shows up, being Swanky, child. He shows up being Swanky. And that night, like I said, the new girl, KK, she opens up about what she has going on. And Zari was actually very supportive to her. And she said, maybe I had the wrong opinion of Zari. Like, maybe, she was like, I still don't trust her as far as I can throw her, but I appreciated that she showed me a different side of her. And just as fast as she said something nice about Zari, here comes Zari. Well, how long were y'all married? Well, why would you stay with him? Why did you trust him? Why would you do that? I just feel like you're lowering yourself. Like, you don't think you deserve better? And I was like, here we go. And she said, damn, like, I thought I was getting a kind of gentler Zari, and here you are, and it sounds like you're judging me. You know what I mean? It sounds like you're judging me. So I don't know what Zari got going on, child. Zari is definitely earning her check. That's all I got to say, child. But she did open up about her first husband stalking her, and she said, yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. He's sort of stalking me, and it's kind of scary. So I don't know. But Zari is a mess. Like, she really did flip it. Like, one minute she was so understanding, and so, like, yeah, I get it, girl, I understand. And then literally, like, of course it was edited, but literally like 5 minutes later, well, how long did you know him? Why would you marry him? You didn't even know him that long. What is the story? Well, what happened? Well, why did it fall apart? You don't think you deserve better than that? And I was just like, girl. Now, while this is going on, well, the safari was great, yada, yada, yada. We moved on. Fontana, Nadia done told everybody Fontana pregnant, child. And I was like, now, come on, Nadia. First of all, let's just assume for a minute that Nadia really is pregnant. That Fontana really is pregnant by Diamond. That is a sensitive conversation. Why are you yelling it out in front of everybody when the girl don't even know if she's pregnant or not yet? Nadia, I thought that was a little stanky on your part. I get it that you don't like Diamond. I get it that you feel like Diamond is doing your girl wrong, but that was disrespectful. Like, if I were your friend, I would have felt, I'd have really been pissed off at Nadia for that. But by the time the safari trip is over, child, everybody know that she's pregnant, or she thinks she's pregnant. So Nadia meets up with Diamond to try to get to the bottom of what's going on between him and Fontana. Again, Nadia, you overstepping. It's not your business. Again, I get it. You don't like Diamond. You think Diamond is using your friend. You think Diamond is being inappropriate with your friend. I got it. I got it. But that's really not your place. So you showing up questioning him. Well, and she's like, well, you need to talk to her because she doesn't see it that way. She thinks that it's more than that. She thinks that it's a deeper connection than that. She thinks that y'all are, y'all are going, y'all are together. And he was like, she know what it is. Like, I'm not in a relationship with her. We're friends with benefits. She know what it is. And if she don't know what it is, that's between me and her. Now, to be fair, Diamond do be lying to Fontana, but my thing is, girl, everybody done told you what it is. Now, just because you don't choose to accept it, that's on you. That's on you. Just because you don't choose to accept it, that's on you. Child, Swanky done brought another friend on the show. Swanky, is your only role on this show to bring people on? Because I was reading somewhere where I was like, we don't know shit about Swanky. The only reason why we even know his real name is because Andy called him by his real name last season when she was mad at him, and now everybody just be saying Jeremiah. But my thing is your only role on this show to bring new people on the show? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot the lady name, and I ain't write it down. But she is an actress, producer. She also is really good friends with Annie. She said they come from the same village, and she knows Annie. So she tries to talk to Swanky about what's going on between him and Annie. And he basically tells her what we already know. Like, look, I tried to move past it. I forgave her. She forgave me. We said what we said. And I thought we were all good until we got to Zari's wedding and she started talking shit again. And he was like, look, at this point in my life, me and my therapist have come to the conclusion that I can't entertain this, okay? I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to get past it. And she's like, well, come on, Swanky. You can tell me it's got to be more to it. It's got to be more going on. And Swanky is like, it's not. Like, I said what I said. It's all on camera. Now, in light of what's going on with Annie in real time, I ain't going to go too deep into all of that. But what I will say is I do believe there's a voice note. And Annie, I think you might want to just leave it alone because I think that Swanky is really saving you by really letting this go. I don't think it plays out well for you if Swanky keeps going down this road. That's just how I feel about it. Okay. Now, Fontana goes to visit Diamond. And she tells Diamond that, well, she tried not to tell Diamond, but hell, Diamond probably got 5,000 kids. He know what it is when a woman say a woman that's been getting drunk now all of a sudden don't want to drink no alcohol. He know what it is. And he gonna tell her he happy about it. He want to have a party and announce it to the world. He's good with it. I don't really understand Diamond. But I guess when you rich and you can afford to take care of the kids, you really ain't tripping like that. I don't know. Diamond decides to have a party. Zari and Shakim show up to the party. Well, everybody's there. Naked and Kaylee, Fontana, Nadia, Swanky, his new friend. Yeah, everybody's there. So everything starts off really well. They start off really well. Everybody's cool, having a nice conversation and everything. Swanky surprises everybody with his new friend and all of that. And here come Lewis. Oh, she's a beautiful chocolate melanated queen. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Swanky, you bring me another girl I can flirt with that I have no chance in hell of dating. Yo, thank you so much. So then they get to talk. She talks about that she has a child. And Lewis, I think it was Lewis, asked about the father. And she was kind of like, why are you worried about that? Like, it really was kind of a rude question to be asking people. Like, when somebody says they have a child and you ask, are you married? And they say no. To me, it's sort of rude to keep going in that line of questioning until you know them better or unless they share that with you. So they were like, well, where's the father? Well, why isn't he around? Well, where is he? Well, is he a part of the child's life? And I was like, why are you asking all these questions? So she finally lets it be known that she went through in vitro. Like, she said, like, I had a surrogate, like, or in vitro. She was like, I don't know the father. Like, he's not a part of my child's life because he wasn't a part of my life, right? I was at a certain point in my life. I wanted a child. I went and got one, right? Lewis was like, oh my gosh, thank you, because we know last season Lewis was talking about wanting to have a child through in vitro or whatever, or surrogate or whatever. So now, why they start talking about that? Lord, they done opened up the door. So now, Shakim want to talk to Diamond about this whole having a baby with Zari situation. So they go outside to start talking. And of course, the argument gets heated. It gets elevated because Diamond ain't changed his story. Now, one thing I will say, if Diamond is lying, he consistent because he ain't changed his story. Okay, it was Nadia asking all them damn questions. It was Nadia. Because Diamond was like, look, man, this what she said. I know what she said. I got the text messages, and I don't think you really want me to say it. I don't think you really want me to show you the messages because you're going to get your feelings hurt because Zari said what I said she said. So Zari ends up coming out there to diffuse the situation, and she's like, so you don't believe me? You don't believe me? I told you what I said. I told you what was said. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? And Shakim is like, I want to believe my wife, but Diamond ain't changing his story, so I'm kind of feeling like it's more to this story that I'm not getting from the people. So everybody comes inside for dinner. They finished with that conversation. They just left that where it was. They come inside for dinner, and now Nadia decides that it's her duty as friend to put Diamond on blast in front of Fontana. Again, I get what you're trying to do, Nadia. You really want your friend to stop being stuck on stupid. You want to expose Diamond. And you think or hope that if you can get Diamond to admit that he's married or he got a whole nother girlfriend in Tanzania, then your friend will leave him alone. Your friend then said, look, I really don't give a damn about no other woman unless, while I'm around, he mine. He mine. You might have had him once, but, well, no, that don't even apply. He mine when I'm here. What's the SZA song? Monday is my day and Tuesday. Y'all sharing a man. Fontana know what it is at this point, but now she done got herself in a situation where she thinks she's pregnant or wants to be pregnant. I think she want to be pregnant more than she thinks she's pregnant, but neither here nor there. She either thinks she's pregnant or want to be pregnant or somewhere in the middle. And Nadia is becoming very obnoxious about it because at a certain point, girl, let it go. Just let it go. He's not going to admit, he's not going to give you what it is that you're looking for, what you want, or what you thought you was going to give. He's not going to give it to you, girl. So now she's yelling at Diamond. Diamond is getting irritated. Fontana is embarrassed and irritated. So Swanky gets up to try to defuse the situation. He's trying to take Diamond outside. And now Nadia gets mad because she's like, no, Swanky, why are you getting involved? Why are you in it? Why are you in it? Nah, let Diamond handle it. Let Diamond speak on it. So Nadia gets pissed off and she said, look, all of y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Y'all are letting Diamond play in her face. And I don't play them kind of games because that's my friend or that was my friend. But you know what? You stupid as hell. You ain't my friend no more and I'm out of here. And she gets up and she leaves. Child, that was the end of the episode. So anyway, I was trying to get y'all the rest of these before I went out of town, but that's clearly not going to happen. So we'll finish this up, okay? Let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.